Hellcat.
Hi everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back explorers to my vlog. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, I've been a bit all over the place. But I know I did a vlog about hobbies and how hobbies can be collecting things or playing things or collecting games. They can be doing art. They can also be writing down stories. I used to do that a lot until something happened where all my attention had to go somewhere else. Yeah, I used to have a lot of different hobbies. Like writing stories, drawing things. And yes, there was, playing games, listening to music. At least I was able to get back the enjoyment of music, although I don't necessarily listen to it very much nowadays. But one of the bad habits I developed was instead of writing down the stories, like you are supposed to do if you have a brilliant idea, you need to, number one, write it down. Yeah. I didn't do that for the longest time. So I had ideas that would get in my head and stay in it. Characters, villains, deities, dragons. And yeah, magics and a lot of different things, but sadly, the original stories that I had kind of went up in smoke. So, a new story started to take shape because the original story wasn't just one world, it was supposed to be massive, and you could travel to different worlds, and yeah. So, this newer story that I'm at least, well, what can I say about it? Um, I'm trying to write it down now. So, in this one, technically, it is a world, a full-fledged world. Though, everything happens on a large island in the middle of the sky. There is nothing below it, nothing above it, nothing on its sides. And, yeah, we're gonna say magic is responsible for that. Well, we could say deities. So either way, the story will start out with something like a creation story. So it's going to be more like that. And the first part will be introducing the most important character for the whole story, though the poor thing doesn't understand how important she truly is. So I'm not going to go too much in depth with that, but this is where I have to make sure there's something about how a certain family is related to certain deities, which makes it really complicated. And oh my god, how did the world wind up just being an island? Wasn't there more to begin with? And the answer to that, which is kind of speculated throughout the story, is that yes, something happened to make the world as it is. But there are going to be, well, the details I have in mind are there are deities, there are specifically dragons, there are specifically humans, and there is specifically magic and religion. Well, the religion kind of goes hand in hand with the magic, but then, yeah, there's also going to be prejudices, and the whole thing, and to make it unique, the prejudices have nothing to do with one's skin tone or whether they're human or not. It has more to do with whether they can wield magic or they cannot. And the worst part is, the ones who don't have the magic are the ones who are essentially being despicable. And even to the point where they're calling other humans that can use magic something entirely different. So, yeah, it's a way of showing that uh, prejudices, prejudices holding those is a very, 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 very stupid thing to do. And oh my god, war is horrible. No matter what the reason is, people die. And it doesn't matter if one person is totally in the wrong and the other person is right. If it winds up being a war, everyone loses. There is no winner. Well, that's how I decide on it. And oh, family and love are also going to have a huge part in the story. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do like a story time or something as I get each part actually written down so I can at least have it somewhere? And let me know if when I do that, I should actually VTube it or do it live. And yeah, I don't know. Either way, after I do get the first part down, um, I don't know. Maybe I will talk about it, maybe I won't. But creativity is a must for everything when it comes to that. So, my cran background is really good, right? Either way, I think it's about time for me to end this episode, and I'll leave you all with this. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, and as always, be true to you.